Hey everybody, welcome back to Gideon Stuff. Today we've got a first impressions video. Now I just got done filming another video that you guys will hopefully see soon. Pretty awesome video. Actually you would have already seen it by the time this one comes out. Anyways, today we're taking a look at a knife that I bought while I was coming back from visiting my parents for Christmas. I saw this at a gas station. I picked it up. And the more I looked at it, the more confused I became. But also, the more enthralled. So I saw this and I'm like, is that a money clip knife? And I guess kind of. They had a bunch of them there. Some of them were decorated with like skulls and, you know, marijuana leaves and stuff. And I was like, okay, whatever. This is the one that stood out to me because it's got a, I think that's supposed to be an elk. It's got an elk on it. Well, again, this knife baffled me. Let me show you why. So the build quality is pretty terrible. I want to point something out. I'm not sure if you guys can see this. You know what? We'll take a closer look at it here in a second. Let me just show you its features, and we'll discuss here in a second. So we have a single thumb stud because the blade disappears entirely into the handle. This is a perfect oval, which, you know what? I kind of like that. So let's use that thumb stud. Terrible action. Can you flick this knife out? No, because there is no detent at all. None whatsoever. There's the blade. Now, here's the first thing that confused me. I actually really like this blade. It is a full flat grind, super, super thin, amazing sharpening choil, like one of the best sharpening choils I've ever seen. Look at that plunge grind. That's excellent. This is amazing. Now, does it cut? I don't actually know. So, we've got some paper here. Is it sharp? It is actually sharp. Not the sharpest thing I've ever encountered, right? But it does actually have an edge, which is kind of shocking. Now again, full flat grind, scalpel thin. This blade has the potential to be a slicing maniac. Now, is the steel going to be very high quality? Why would you even ask a question like that? No, of course not. Look at that. Great access to the liner. Horrible, horrible grittiness as you're closing it. Again, no detent at all. It just kind of like mushes in there. I don't even think there's washers in here. I'm looking and no, I think this thing is just sliding between the scales. Speaking of which, we do have steel liners in there, but they're, you know what? It's time to just flip this whole thing around. All right, so let's observe this knife, shall we? Sintering is not, but look. You see here that we do have steel liners under there, so we do technically have countersunk steel liners, which is awesome. We have a full-length metal back spacer that looks like it was, I don't know, cut by a monkey. We have a little sticker here. Yes, this knife cost $8. Was it worth that? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. I definitely got scammed, but it's okay. This knife confused me so much that I had to share it with you guys, and so the $8 was worth it. Get off of there. We're going to try and peel the sticker off. The sticker's probably not going to come off. It's probably sealed on here by some kind of dark magic. I imagine this knife was created as a result of a curse. Perhaps, oh my goodness. Okay. So that's not, okay, that's not coming off. Whatever. We can work on that later if I ever decide to show this knife again. The next thing that struck me with this knife, because again, the more I looked at this knife, the more confused I became. Where are the screws? I looked at how the pocket clip is in here. It's a super deep carry pocket clip, and also it's tip up carry, which is incredible. But I was kind of expecting there to be like a screw there, maybe. No. Look how uneven that is. Gosh, that's just horrible. But it kind of looks like the clip can be swapped around, doesn't it? Kind of looks like an ambi clip. Look at that backspacer. It's like sinking over here. Just horrible, horrible build quality. And then I saw this. Can you guys see that right there? I think that's glue, which made me think, is this knife glued together? There is no way on earth that this knife is glued together. Guys, this knife might be glued together. We have 110% lockup. I really... Ugh, so gritty. I mean, look at how uneven that is. That's just horrible. Guys, I think this knife is screwed together. Let's get a closer look at that blade. Again, this is actually an amazing blade. I would love to see this bigger and on a real knife. Because this is actually kind of a cool knife. Now, the ergos on this thing are not bad at all. I mean, they're not going to be the greatest thing ever, but there they are. Guys, I'm kind of losing my mind with this knife. I don't know what that is on the blade. What a strange little object. I feel like maybe I'm possessed or cursed. I think this knife had to have been made by black magic. It's held together by glue or witchcraft. You know, there's only two options. And I think I might have been beset upon by evil spirits, a dark entity that compelled me to buy this cursed relic. $8 of my hard-earned money went to this. The artwork's not bad on this particular version, but is this knife glued together? There's so much about this knife where it's like, oh, the pocket clip's actually kind of cool. They got tip up. The blade actually does seem like a very functional, well-designed blade. And then everything else is just not only the kind of ridiculous crap that you normally expect from a gas station knife, but also with just some absolutely bizarre, just wacky elements thrown in there for funsies, I guess. I don't even know what to do with it. I just knew I had to share this knife with you guys. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it after this video. Not sure if you guys are ever going to see it again. Let me know if you want to see it again. Let me know what I should do with this knife. But I just knew I had to share this with you guys. This is revolutionary technology right here. Well, I guess that's just about it. That's all I've got for you guys today. Let me know if you want to see this knife in any other videos. Let me know what I should do with it. Let me know if you have one. I hope you don't, but I don't know. It's so weird. It's so cool, yet so bad. What a conundrum. Anyways, big shout out to my channel members at the cowboy level. I don't know what that was. Big! That's the curse, taking my voice like the Little Mermaid. Big shout out to my channel members at the cowboy level. I appreciate everything they do for the channel. If you want to become a member and support me directly, there's a link down below. As the rest of you hooligans, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment below, and subscribe. I've been Gideon, and I'll see you in the next one. Adios.